Audio Jungle.
You know what it is. It's your boy Malcolm Sully, and this is the Malcolm Sully Show. So let's get it all in perspective. But wait, before we go any further, don't forget, click that like and that subscribe button. I highly appreciate it. So I ran across a crazy story. It's a woman. She got locked up in like 2009. She just got out of prison. I'm happy for her. I want everybody to get out of prison unless you are a child molester or a rapist. You can just stay in prison. Or if you're just like a cold-blooded murderer, you just killed like somebody for no reason and just randomly serial killer type, y'all stay in prison or really give them the death penalty. But this wasn't the case with this woman. You know what? Instead of me telling the story, I'm gonna let them tell it. I'm gonna let the news take care of it, and we'll come back and discuss it.
Today, an Atlanta woman sentenced to life in prison for a murder she did not commit is out on parole. It is a years-long fight that only happened now, thanks to a new unit at the Fulton County District Attorney's Office reviewing the integrity of past convictions.
Her wait started in 2007 when her daughter Michelle drove the getaway car for an armed robbery that turned into a shootout. A man was killed, and Michelle has been in prison since 2009. Even though Michelle never went inside the home where the murder happened, she was sentenced to life. When her case was initially working its way through the court system, Michelle had been offered 5 years for attempted armed robbery as part of a plea deal. But her current attorney says she did not understand the offer and went to trial where she was convicted of felony murder.
To have that conviction overturned is huge. That's Georgia history.
It's a history the Fulton County District Attorney's Office is helping rewrite. DA Fonnie Willis started the Conviction Integrity Unit to review cases like Michelle's in 2021.
And again, like I was saying before, I'm happy that she's free. To me, she has done her time. For what she actually did, driving a getaway car, doing 12 years, or like 13 years, that's enough. I see people do 5 and 10 years for committing murder. But the only thing that got me kind of like confused is how the news kept saying or making it seem like she was wrongly in prison. That's not the case. No, she never entered the house. No, she didn't pull the trigger. That doesn't matter. Only reason it matters is because it's a woman. Truthfully. You know how many men are locked up for murders and things that they never did? If you don't know, Tupac went to prison for rape. And he wasn't even there. Drug dealers and head of gangs and things of that nature where they get locked up for life for things that other people did. And they wasn't even there at all. This girl was there. She was a part of the robbery. She was one of the main parts of a robbery. She was the getaway driver. That is very important. If you got to run out without a car, now you on foot. She was the getaway driver. So when they kept saying she wasn't even there for a crime that she did, for a murder she did not commit. No, she didn't pull the trigger. But she's a part of that crime. But again, she's a female, so it's always going to be like the males that's a part of the robbery forced her to do it. We're going to run in here, do a robbery, and you better stay in this car and drive. What? If you don't want to do the robbery, when they run in and do it, you just leave. You just drive off. You're in the car. What the fuck? What we talking about? So to make it seem like she didn't do anything wrong, I just felt like that's crazy. But again, she didn't deserve life. But don't make it seem like she was some victim. Like, she didn't know. They said she didn't understand 5 years for the plea deal. Hold up, you don't understand what 5 years mean? She wasn't like a 10-year-old baby, a 10-year-old kid. She was a grown person when she committed this. I don't know how a lawyer didn't convince her to take the plea. I don't know if she just couldn't see herself doing 5 years and she was gonna go out there and cry and say, I wasn't even there. They forced me. That ain't gonna work. Wrong color scheme. Sorry. Cry all you want. All they see is a black person crying in court who committed a crime and somebody died doing that crime. They don't care. You're not a Karen. But, yo, this was crazy that she didn't take that 5 years. But, yo, that's just my perspective on your boy Malcolm Sully. This is the Malcolm Sully Show. Tell a friend to check me out. And I'm out. Bye.
Audio Jungle.